in all honesty, Nigeria could have done better and should have done better. We had tactical and technical deficiencies that really undid us. And that calls to question the technical savvy of our technical bench. For instance, Riyad Mahrez is known by practically every soccer enthusiast. And therefore, for coaches, Riyad Mahrez is a very, very hot item to hold. At the point in time that we considered that free kick to Algeria in that semi-final, no coach worth his salt would have allowed that kind of thing to happen. The players should have known that at that point in time, at the 95th minute, we should not have allowed any ball coming into our 18. That is one. Two, the goalkeeping department of the team. What were they thinking of when they put forward Daniel Akpeyi as first choice, first in the pecking order? Obviously, the results did not have done better.
There appears to be a lot of blame being heaped on the coaching crew, in particular, the chief coach or the lead coach or team manager, Gerard Rohr. And some persons have been saying, look, go to Tanzania, go to Egypt, and find out what happened to those coaches. Our own Emmanuel Amunike took Tanzania to the Cup of Nations for the first time in several decades, but he got the axe. Egypt, same thing. So we are saying we are sticking with him. And
just a few moments ago, the onus now lies on the employers of Gernot Rohr. On what basis is Gernot Rohr being considered to even go for a refresher course? At whose costs? What is the evidence that is leading to that? We have the pedigree of providing exciting attacking play. That's what Nigerian teams have.
Oh, shit.
We've lost Abdurrahman Ibn Mohammed in Jos. We'll be getting back to him in the course of the program. Now, I'll be coming back to you, Jacob. We talked about the midfield. For me, as a football enthusiast, I've seen for a long time after the Uche Okechukwu era, the midfield has been not really good for Nigeria. Most of the goals that is scored against Nigeria comes from the wings, and the midfield is just not there. How can we in any way try to resuscitate that spirit of the midfield and the wingers, and not just talk about the attackers, people who score the goals and all that? We need to work on our midfield and the wings. How do we go about that?
Okay, you see, over time, football
capacity and capability of the Nigerian bench, and whether, in fact, General Rohr needs to still be on the employment of the NFF.
Thank you. I'm glad that I'm back. Mike has spoken extensively about style of play. I think this Nigerian technical team really is bereft of what idea the Nigerian football philosophy is. A nation that was able to produce such star wingers, best in Africa wingers, like Segun Odegbo.
This message is brought to you by the National Orientation Agency in conjunction with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture.
The security of every nation is never complete without food security. This is because a nation that cannot feed itself is likely to face other crises and instability. Despite Nigeria's vast agri-consistent farm production, culture promotion
network centers,
categories of people are involved. And when you say value addition, at every stage, as it moves from the primary stage of production, at every stage, value is added. At the processing stage, you have added value. At the packaging, you have added value. At the sorting stage, grading, you are adding value. So the value addition is at each stage, down to the table. You are adding value to it. You talk of the issue of silos. Government recently tried to revitalize our silos again. And what government is doing right now is to see how private sectors can also take ownership or take ownership of those silos. Government is going to have at least 5 for reserve, and then 18 has been given. Now, it is for us to create more awareness for the farmers to know about these silos. These silos are located in different parts of the countries. We need to know, farmers need to know that this is what government is doing right now. And there's silos now, and then provision is being made for people to take their farm produce to these silos. So that awareness has to be there. Many people are still not aware of this government initiative.
It looks like, you know, what happened? We're trying to link up with you in Maiduguri this morning.